It's been a while since I've made a video, couple of years, but back with some jersey news. The San Jose Sharks have had their new uniforms leaked out online from various sources. So here is a look at the new jerseys for the Sharks, home and away. It was rumored that these would be releasing in 2023-24, but seeing them in hand, some stores have had them put out early stock, and it's looking more and more like these are actually going to be coming this season, 22-23. So here's a look at the jerseys. Teal still for the home, white away. You've got definitely some change in the striping, some thin black stripes, white, and then the teal in between for the home, and then some teal, black stripe, and white on the away. You can see, if you look closely, between that teal striping, there is some type of texture there. We'll take a closer look at that in a second, but the jerseys are definitely an upgrade over what they had. Also on the shoulders, you could see they have used the fin logo that they've used on their original jerseys. They've kind of updated it, modernized it with the colors. Black collar now on the home jersey, black collar on the away jersey as well. So here's a look at previous uniforms for San Jose. So yeah, definitely an upgrade on what they had. Adding that waist striping, I think, was definitely needed. I think there's been some mixed reviews on the new uniforms, whether people like them, they are hoping they would go in a different direction. Me personally, I think it's a slight upgrade. They definitely, I think, could have done better. I think they missed the mark in some areas. Um, but it's an upgrade over this. These were okay, but yeah, definitely time for an upgrade. You can see here's a closer look at some of the details. The texture in the striping, I'm guessing it would be to represent the ocean. It looks like kind of waves throughout the striping, so that's a nice touch on the uniforms. And then we have the stealth jersey, which also used that kind of texturing in the striping. You can see um, between the teal stripes, it's SJ for San Jose repeating. Hard to tell, but it's a cool looking texture on there. The stealth jersey they've had for a couple seasons now, so kind of taking inspiration from that. Where I think they missed the mark, one of the areas, is doing away with these new logos that they've had on the shoulders since Adidas came in. I really like the stylization on these two logos here. One was on the home, one was on the road. It's a shame that they're not going to be using these. It doesn't look like they're on any of the jerseys, any of the branding anymore for the Sharks. It would seem that they'd just be doing away with these, which I think is a miss. I'd like to see them do more with these logos, but I guess it was not um, in their future. I guess they just did not see these working on the jerseys, or they wanted to go a different direction. For me, I still think the best Sharks jersey is this one here from the mid 2000s era. I think this one hits the mark with everything you'd want on a modern Sharks jersey. You've got a good balance of colors with the black, white, orange, and the teal. And another thing that they, I think, missed on is removing orange. There is no more orange except for the inner collar on the jerseys now, and I think that's a big miss. You can see only orange you cannot see if you were wearing the jersey. You're not going to be able to see it, and then obviously you have some orange on the logo. But other than that, no orange. I think a thin orange stripe somewhere between one of these areas on the striping would have really, I think, made the jersey a lot better. But they went away from the orange, so it looks like it's not going to be really a big part of their color scheme anymore, which I think is a shame because I think that it looks really good altogether. But I think a lot of fans are drawn for a couple of those reasons. A lot did want them to go back to more of a classic look. Some wanted some gray added in, like the original jerseys, have the classic logo from when they first came in. They didn't do either of those things. They kind of just tweaked what they had. They really didn't go back or really go forward with their brand. They kind of just made subtle changes to what they already had, and I think it's a letdown for a lot of people. Not sure how these will sell, but the biggest change I think overall is with the entire uniform. The biggest difference you can see is having the teal equipment. So the Sharks have always had black pants, black gloves, black helmet with their uniforms, but now we're seeing teal. Now it was not confirmed that the teal would be there, but just a few days ago it was heard that they saw Sharks players at training wearing teal equipment. So it's looking like this is going to be happening, the all teal look. So I think that's really going to make or break these uniforms for many people, is the all teal look. It's going to be very weird to see. It's definitely a great color in the NHL. It's a unique color, but having that much of it, um, I don't know. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how that looks on the ice. There was rumors that they could have black equipment as well. I mean, it would be kind of interesting if they were to maybe switch out the equipment throughout the season, kind of like in the NFL, how they'll switch out the pants colors on the home or away, depending on what uniform combo they want to do. And no team really does that in the NHL, so it'd be kind of interesting if the Sharks were one of the first teams to kind of change out equipment. But here's what we should be seeing on the ice in less than a month for the Sharks. Personally, I would give these a C plus. I think that the obviously the color and the logo gives them a little bit of a boost, and I do like the wave texture and the striping, but overall, I don't think this jersey does much. I'm not really in a rush to grab one of these. I'm not sure how they will sell. The team obviously itself is not going to be very good this season, so um, it's going to be interesting to see how these sell, how they look on the ice. But give a grading for these down below. Personally, I think they're C plus. But yep, here is the new uniforms for San Jose for this upcoming season. And thank you for watching.